Following the recent updates on government through the Ministry of Public Service, which was asked to lift the staff recruitment ban in all the districts across the country, Church of Uganda Family TV engages Uganda Local Government Association's General Secretary, Okuku Richard, to help citizens understand the matter better. So, Mr. Okuku, is it really important for the government to lift the ban on the recruitment of local government staff?
Without these staff in the local governments, a number of services cannot be delivered. For example, we cannot monitor the PDM monies. We cannot support PDM beneficiaries, the Myoga beneficiaries, and other program beneficiaries, like even Operation Wealth Creation, where we need extension workers. So currently, a number of local governments are at about 30% level of staffing, whereas we have those that are at 70% level of staffing, but we also have those that are at below 30% level of staffing. So you can imagine what kind of services this below 30% level of staffing can provide. Means they will not provide quality water access to quality water services. They will not monitor education institutions, schools, health facilities. What that would mean is teachers will not be in class. What that means, health workers will not report on duty because there are no people to monitor them. They are aware the local government has no sufficient staff to monitor. You see, the roads will not be fixed because of these local governments that have below 38% level of staffing, they have no engineers to work on the roads. They have no engineers that inspect roads. They have no planners, substantive planners. So how do they plan and be able to carry forward the agenda of the local government, which is to provide services to the common person?
How is understaffing affecting service delivery in local government?
Without sufficient staff in the local governments, we will have no quality services delivered to the people of this country. We will continue to have structures, buildings, coming up in places where they are not supposed to, because we have no physical planners, because we have no inspectors, we have no health inspectors. So people will put up buildings where they are not supposed to be. Wetlands will be put to waste. We shall have factories, set up in wetlands, and this will just increase on the impact of climate change. So we will not have quality medical services provided because health workers will not attend to patients because they will be absent most of the time. So teachers will not be in class because we do not provide wages for them because we are not recruiting. So there are a number of schools that have shortages of teachers. But can we recruit? No. What that means is one teacher will probably be attending to over hundreds of pupils. Is that quality? Remember, under Sustainable Development Goals, we are looking at quality education. It's not just about the numbers. Yes, we are putting the desks. And you see, even when one of the things we've discovered is a number of schools are in a sorry state.
Government says that there is no enough funds and resources, yet you are also demanding for the same. Isn't this a burden to the Ministry of Finance?
Under the program budgeting, the kind of a program planning under the NDP3 that we have as a country, was to also try to consolidate financing, to also consolidate planning. So where a number of programs, those ministries that are under one program can come together and discuss such that we avoid the silo approach of planning. So the expectation is that with this kind of programming, this kind of planning, we can consolidate the resources. So our expectation is that government should avail the resources. The discussion of government does not have money, government does not have resources. We should not be discussing all these kinds of things. Government does not have money because government has a mandate to provide services to the people of this country. The people that entrusted us with their votes, they elected us into offices, so we cannot give excuses of we do not have money. So the best that we need to do is to mobilize resources. Citizens should need to pay taxes, so landlords should pay taxes. And all other taxpayers in this country, we should be able to receive taxes. So URA needs to enhance its revenue collection as we support. So in the local governments, under the integrated revenue and administration system, local governments are also improving on the collection of revenue. So we are also, our appeal was to the Local Government Finance Commission and government in general to roll out the IRAS. Because we've seen in local governments where it has been, some of them have improved by over 100%. In terms of local revenue collection. So at the local government level, we will enhance local revenue collection.
Recently, in the IGG's report, local government was among the most corrupt entities, and of recent, some of the 3 local leaders were arrested for embezzling funds meant to help Ugandans join money economy. Talk about corruption.
So while we do all this encouraging the local governments to be transparent, we've also gone ahead to actually task our local governments, especially the district service commissions, because they've been accused over the years. The district service commissions are corrupt. We're saying, guys, stop this. You know, if there's any kind of tendency of corruption, any tendency of bribery, let's stop this because it affects how much money we receive from government. And if we are not very careful, we can have a recentralization, of recruitment. So such that the district service commissions stop recruiting if we do not run away from the corruption tendencies. But these also continue to be rumors in a number of local governments, just rumors without evidence. So we also appeal to the citizens, can you please come out and provide evidence on the district service commission asking for money from you, rather than, demonizing the district service commissions. And then this will become one of the reasons for recentralizing recruitment in the local governments. Yet we applaud the central government for decentralizing, payroll management and staffing issues in the local governments. So can we, as the district service commission members, also check ourselves?
And what are you doing about it?
So we encourage the district service commissions to desist from all sorts of bribery and corruption tendencies where you solicit for funds. If it is so happening in those local governments, please stop that. And we are in partnership with the Inspectorate of Government, with a number of civil society organizations, and with other entities of government that fight corruption in this country. So we want to implement the TAC program under the Transparency Accountability Program, under the NDP3. So we need to live by example. We need to be transparent and accountable to the citizens that entrust us with this power.
Briefly talk about local revenue collection and management.
Working with the Local Government Finance Commission, the Ministry of Local Government, the Ministry of Finance, we have been promoting the digitization of local revenue collection. So all local governments, and we are optimistic that by 2024-25, all local governments will have phased out the cash collections, and then they've transferred it to the integrated revenue collection and administration system. So we do not want any local government staff to ever touch on money in physical terms. That is why we are promoting the digitization of local revenue collection. So someone should be in their bed sleeping, they remember that their trading license is not up to date. Then they should be able to pay using mobile money, and they receive an acknowledgement message that your payment or your renewal of a trading license has been received, without anyone tampering with the money. Because we also we know to it that there are some local governments where we have had the rumors, people claiming, okay, these people, we pay money to some of the town clerks, we pay money to some of the town agents, we pay money to some of the revenue collectors, and they will not hand over the money, to the coffers of the local governments. So what is happening is government is digitizing local revenue collection, and we want to applaud government, and we are saying, please, let's continue. Let's continue to digitize local revenue collection for the local governments where it is not.
This is the Citizen's Brief.